What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video of chat application development series in Android Studio. In last video we designed the search user activity and we have this username and search icon. We have add validation also. So in this video we will take all the users from the Firestore according to the search term and we will populate them in the recycler view. So for that we will be using Firebase UI. That will be, let's go to Google first and search for Firebase UI Firestore. So as you can see, we have this Firebase UI for Android. Click on that link and from here we will copy the dependency. So we need this implementation com.firebase UI things. So let's copy this dependency and go to our project, go to build.gradle module level, paste it over here. Click on sync now so that it will download the dependency. We can close it now. Now we can use that for our recycler view. So now let's set up the recycler view. So to set up the recycler view, we will have some items. So items will be users, all the users. So we'll design one recycler row so that we can use the same row for every items. So for that, let's go to layout, new, layout resource file and give the name search user recycler row. So this will be one row for one user. Click on OK. Click on split. So let's do it quickly. Let's make it a linear layout. Width will be match parent, height will be wrap content. So here we will need three things: image view, one will be username and one will be phone number. So we will show one image view, username and phone number. For image view, we will also create one different layout so that we can use that everywhere. That image view might be required in chat view also, profile view also. So we will create one profile picture view in layout, new, layout resource file. That will be profile picture view. Click on OK, split. First we will make this profile picture view. So here we have to just make it a relative layout. Width will be wrap content, height will be also wrap content, and here we'll give one image view. Width will be about 52 dp height. So background we will give circular background. Source will be person icon. Padding will be 4 dp. As you can see over here, tint will be gray, light gray. I will give app tint, that will be light gray. So create the namespace declaration. Now we have this light gray and background tint let's give to off-white. So let's center in parent true and ID we will give as profile picture image view. So that's it. We are done with our profile picture view. We can close it and use it everywhere. So in this search row, first we will include layout, that will be profile picture view. So as you can see, it is included. Here I will give the height and width also 52 dp, height will be 52 dp, layout gravity will be center and margin will be 10 dp. So this is our image view. Let's add the background to this parent linear layout. Background will be edit text background. We will use edit text rounded corner we will use so that it will show beautiful rounded corner, and let's give some margin about 10 dp. Also elevation 2 dp. Now we will add one layout so that we can add text view and text view. Linear layout, match parent, wrap content, orientation will be vertical and gravity will be center. So text view, wrap content, text will be username, that we will set at runtime. So for now it will be username. Text size will be 18 sp. Text style, let's say bold. We have one text view. Let's copy this, paste it below. We don't need size, and this will be phone number. So for now we will give like this, and let's remove this bold also. So each row will be look like this. Let's give ID for everything. For username text, it should be phone text, and we have already given the ID for this profile picture view over here. So we don't need to give that. That's it. Our recycler row is ready. Let's code the recycler view now. So let's close all this and let's go to search user activity. We need one adapter first. Let's create an adapter for recycler view. I will create a package where I will give the name adapter. To put every adapter over here, new Java class. It will be search user recycler adapter. Let's go to this class and implement the code. So first thing, I will create an inner class over here, user model view holder extends recycler view dot view holder. So it is saying to create a constructor. We have this constructor. Here I will get all those text view. So text view, username text view, phone, and one image view, that is profile picture. So here provide the ID like we provide in activities. Username text is equal to item view.findViewID r.id. So import this r dot also. So alt enter import class r.id dot username text. You can cross check the ID over here. Search user recycler raw. We have username text and phone text. So username text, phone text will be phone text, profile pic will be profile picture image view. So we are done with this class user model view holder. Now we can extend this adapter class from Firestore recycler adapter. We have added the dependency for this. So it will take two things, that will be our user model and it will take this user model view holder. So user model view holder, that's it. So if you click on implement over here, it will give two methods that it will automatically implement. And again if you go here, it will ask for creating the constructor. Create constructor, you can remove this comment. So we have this constructor and two methods. So let's first work in constructor. So we need context over here, context, import the context, and we will get that context from constructor. So here this dot context equals to context. So from constructor we'll get the context and assign it to this context. Now on create view holder, let's work on create view holder. Here we have to assign this search user recycler row to the user model view holder. So for that we'll create a view layout inflator dot inflate dot from, we need context dot inflate r dot layout dot, our layout name is search user recycler view. We have to pass three parameter, that will be view group and attached to root will be false, and instead of returning null we'll return new user model view holder and we'll pass the view over there. So we'll pass this view to this user model view holder. That's it. Now on bind view holder, in this view holder we have got the data. We have got the data from Firestore, so we can assign that to this text view. So let's do that. So holder, we have a holder dot username text dot set text, we'll get from model dot get username. So from model we'll get the username and assign it to holder. Holder dot phone number, phone text dot set text, model dot get phone. So we have not implemented the profile picture view, so we'll not set the image view for now. So that's it, our recycler adapter is ready. Now we'll go to search user activity. Here we have to set up everything. So to set up we have to create object of this adapter. So here search user recycler adapter, you can give it the name adapter. Let's go over here now. Adapter equals to new search user adapter. So it will take two variables. We have given the constructor where we have options and context. Option will be blank for now and context will be get application context. So we have to provide the option. And for recycler view dot set, first we have to set the layout manager, that will be new linear layout manager, and also recycler view dot set adapter, this adapter we will set, and adapter dot start listening. So when we get the data in the adapter, it will start listening. So we have to stop listening also. So for that let's override some method, go outside of this method and override on start, on stop, it will automatically come, and on resume. We have these three methods, let's override them. And if adapter is not equal to null, on start we will do adapter dot start listening. So on start also we will start listening, on stop we'll stop listening, on resume also we will start listening, so that data changes will be reflected immediately. Now we have to provide the option. So what will be the option? That we will get from Firestore. So for that let's create a query first. The query will be, let's go to our backend first. As you can see we have users collection, inside that we have unique ID and we have users collection. We will have another users over here also, another user and multiple users. So from that multiple users we want to get the users which we want to search. So let's create the query like Firebase utils. So for that let's create a method in Firebase util so that we can use that everywhere. Like we have this document reference, we will get one collection reference, public static collection reference, all user collection reference. So to return collection reference of this users collection. So for that return Firebase Firestore dot get instance dot collection, collection will be users collection. That's it. So we can use it over here. Query equals to Firebase util dot all user collection reference. It will return all the users, but we want to return from the search item. So we will do dot where greater than or equal to. So where greater than or equal to field is username. We have this username field if we type test, it should return this full username. So where username greater than equal to search term, so it will get all the user with that username or greater than that username. Means if it matches the username, it will return all those usernames. So we have this query. From this query we'll make the options, Firestore recycler options, type will be user model, it will return the user model, options equals to new Firestore recycler options dot builder user model. Here we will set the query, that will be query object, and class will be user model dot class, and we'll build it. So we got the options. We can pass this option over here. We have passed the options. So we are done with the setup of search user. Let's run it and test it how it is working. Go to search activity and let's search for test. That is my username. I have only one user right now. Click on search. We have this test user 1. Since I have only one user, that's why it is like this. If I write something wrong, it will not give any data because there are no username. If I write TES also, I have this result. But this is my user. Since we have only one user, this is my user, and I can't define that this is my user because we have only added phone, username and create timestamp. We have not added ID for this. So let's change that. Let's go to user model. Also add one more item, that will be our string user ID. So we'll also store user ID from now on. So here string user ID, this dot user ID equals to user ID, and also we'll create one getter and setter for this user ID. Generate getter and setter user ID. Now we have added this somewhere, so go to that code. Here in login username activity, we are just creating the user with phone number, username and timestamp. So fourth item will be user ID. So where we can get Firebase util dot current user ID, so that we can store the user information with the current user ID. Let's run it. So right now we are already logged in, so we can't save that. We have to uninstall the app and rerun it. Before that, I will delete this data also. Delete all collection, users collection. So I have deleted everything. Now let's create a new account. So from this number I will create new account. It will be OTP. Next. So since we are creating new account, test user 1, let me in. Let's see now if user ID is added. We have user collection. Now you can see user ID over here. So now we can define that this is our user. So let's go to this recycler adapter and here check if model dot get user ID equals to our Firebase util dot current user ID. If the user that we have searched is our user, that means from the list of the user is my user is also there, I will define it differently. So I will do same thing as username, but just I will concat it with me, so that we will get to know this is my user. So let's run it and test it now. If I search for TS, so as you can see this is my user, that's why it is showing me. We have only one user. Let's create one more user. So uninstall, run it. Let's create another user, Tuto. You can add any number of test number in the Firebase, so you can create any number of users. Let's give the name test user 2. Let me in. We have logged in with test user 2. Let's search TS. Now we have 2 users. Since we have 2 users in the database, it is showing 2 users, and I am logged in with test user 2. That's why it is showing me over there. And for test user 1, it is different user. So if you click on this item, it won't do anything because we have not implemented anything. So on click of this, we will move to chat activity. So for that, what we will do, we'll go to onbind view holder.itemView.set onClick listener, use lambda, and from here we will navigate to chat activity. So that's all for this video. In next video we'll create the chat activity, so that on click of that item we will go to chat activity and start the chatting. So if you have any doubts and queries, please comment below. I will reply for you. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button before going. See you on the next video. Bye bye.